Why, hello there! Today, people, we're going to do an Injustice 2 video. Alright, guys. So, basically, okay, first of all, let me go ahead and say that I was right, okay? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. But I was right, though. I made a video a few weeks ago, or actually, more like a couple months ago, about how Red Hood, Starfire, and Beast Boy would be DLC because they are very, very requested. They're very requested. That is not good grammar. Please do not repeat that. Very requested. And so we got our first DLC reveal. And so here it is. Red Hood was revealed, Starfire revealed, and Sub-Zero. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys, not too happy about Sub-Zero. I really did not want Sub-Zero to be in this game. I don't think he really needed to be in this game, but you know what? I'll give Ed Boon a break and the creative people who chose this character. You know what? Here's the thing. I can understand from a marketing perspective why they put Sub-Zero in the game. If you guys don't know, actually, Injustice 1, I'm pretty sure they received a big boost in sales after putting Scorpion in the list of DLC. I think he is the most downloaded DLC for Injustice 1. And I think that later on helped drive more sales for the game itself. Because Injustice was a new thing, and, you know, it was NetherRealm's second attempt at doing a non-Mortal Kombat type of game. So, basically, a second DC, not really Mortal Kombat type of game. So, now we're going to go ahead and get into the actual video, okay? So, I've seen a couple videos. People like, I've only seen one video. I saw Uncaged Games' video about who he thinks will be in this game. And I'm not going to go so in-depth. Like, I'm not going to, like, really do, like, detective work on this. I just want to give some general quick thoughts about who I think is going to be in this game. Okay, so let me go ahead now, and let's start with, he went from the left to right. So I'm going to go right to left, because I think I have better guesses about who's going to be on the right rather than on the left. So here we go. Starting on the right, I'm also looking at Ed Boon's newer picture, but I'll probably be using the older picture in the video itself. But so first one I'm going to do is the feminine-looking silhouette, who people are saying looks like Enchantress, and you know what? I agree 100%. Injustice 2 has been following a formula where they are pretty much, and I'm kind of disappointed with this formula, but at the same time, I also think it's pretty cool. They're taking the most relevant characters within their movies, TVs, and their movie, TV, and, you know, kind of just that universe, and then they're accepting most requested characters. Yeah, and so with that being said, let me go ahead and say this is 100% Enchantress. 100%. She was in Suicide Squad, and that in turn makes her relevant. So yeah. And let me quickly, if you guys are confused about what I mean by most relevant, here's basically what I mean. Relevant in terms of the DC universe right now is anything that happened, any characters that were in the DCEU, so that's Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, Suicide Squad, and then the upcoming Justice League and Wonder Woman. And then you have Batman Arkham Knight, which had the characters Scarecrow as the main villain, Jason Todd as also the main villain, and you have Joker, and And actually, that leads into my next entry. I think. Hold on a second. I actually don't want to skip the middle guy. So at first, they gave this character, who I think was definitely a troll by Ed Boon or whoever, to look like Raiden. Now, obviously, that was a troll. There's no way that they would put 2 Mortal Kombat characters in this game. There is no way. But yeah, they gave this character Raiden's hat, or the rice patty hat, to throw people off. But in this picture, they got rid of it, so it was just a troll. Now, this character, I don't think I've seen anyone say this yet, but I think this may be Ra's al Ghul. Now, here's the thing. I was not able to find any picture where he has ever worn that hat, which I don't know if that makes this less... I don't know if that makes Ra's al Ghul less likely to be this exact character, but either way, my other piece of evidence is that in the first trailer, I went back and watched that recently, and Bryan Cranston did a narration, and within that narration he said, and I quote, "Every time I rise from the pit," or he said something like that. And it was like, that is Ra's al Ghul. That is 100% Ra's al Ghul. So, what I think Ra's al Ghul has to be in this game. Voiced by probably Bryan Cranston, and it's probably this character. Now, that's all speculation. Now, moving on to the reason why I brought up Arkham Knight earlier is because this character is 100% Azrael from Batman, from Arkham Knight most recently. I'm not even gonna continue anything. Azrael, this has to be Azrael. He looks exactly like Azrael, and there's no doubt about it in my mind that is Azrael. So, anyway, moving on. That goes in turn with, yeah, by the way, every single main villain who was in Batman Arkham Knight is in this game. Joker, Scarecrow, Jason Todd, and Azrael's not a villain, but, he actually was kind of a villain. So, yeah, I don't know. Okay, now we're moving on to the left side. And as stated before I started doing this, these 3, I really don't know who these... Oh, except for Black Manta. That one in the middle is Black Manta. There's no point arguing that. That's Black Manta. So we can just move on from that right away. But here we have a just genuine, just looks like a guy character. He just looks like a guy. So who the hell could this be? Well, I gotta tell you the truth, I don't know who this is, because this could be anyone. Some people were saying Booster Gold, but I don't know. I don't know about that. Could be Booster Gold, but I don't think so. For now, I'm just gonna say it could be anyone. It could be any person, because there are almost no attributes to his physique. I'm going to go ahead and say Booster Gold, because since Blue Beetle's in this game, I thought Booster Gold would have the same chance as he would. But, who knows. For him, I'll say Booster Gold. And then in the middle, we have, obviously, Black Manta. There is just... there's no doubt about it. That's Black Manta. And finally, we move on to our last character. And everyone's saying this, and I'm going to say it as well. I think that is Beast Boy on the left. There is a 0% chance that Beast Boy will not be DLC. 0%, he has to be DLC. And as some people were saying, maybe these silhouettes are not, are not exactly like, look like the characters. They might just be there to throw us off. But I don't think so, because a couple of those characters have very, very, attentive to detail design, like Black Manta. That is like definitely what he looks like, and the guy on the left looks like Beast Boy, and the other people on the right, the one looks like Enchantress, and the other one looks like Azrael, and the guy in the middle looks like Raiden, but that's not Raiden. So, all right, so let me do a quick rundown again. So from right to left, I think we're gonna get Enchantress, Ra's al Ghul, Azrael. Moving on to the left, we have Booster Gold, maybe, and then you have Black Manta and Beast Boy. So that is basically it for my speculation on these DLC silhouettes. I really don't have a couple of ones in there. I don't really know who they could be, but the ones I'm 100% on are Enchantress, Azrael, and Black Manta and Beast Boy. Those are the ones that I am 100% on. I kind of think Black Manta is sort of a weird choice. I know that he was sort of requested, but I didn't think he would actually become DLC level. Alright, but anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys want to see more, I don't know when they're gonna reveal more DLC, but yeah, that being said, if you guys agree, click like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Keep on fighting, and have a great day.